Assalamualaikum and very good morning to ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to be here for this Go Healthy Lifestyle among students in UiT ANITH campaign. I'm Dr. ATHIERAH, a physician nutrition specialist from Go Healthy Specialist Center, and expertise for food expert who help clients and public to reach health-related goals. I would like to extend a very welcome to all of you. We appreciate your taking time off your busy schedule to join us today. We hope you will learn a lot today. We have lined up for you for 4 speakers for today's press conference. So, before we go in details about several topics that are closely related to healthy lifestyle, let's all together define what is healthy lifestyle. If I would go to ask one by one in this hall, everyone has its own definition of healthy lifestyle. Some would define it as by following the food pyramid guide as your everyday routine. Some would say that with sufficient amount of physical activities can lead to healthy lifestyle, and some would say that avoiding unhealthy lifestyle such as smoking, vaping, and alcohol consumption could be lead to healthy lifestyle. I believe everyone in this hall and the audience at home are very urged and curiosity about our highlighted topic today. So, today, we will go through every topic such as dietary, physical activity, and unhealthy lifestyle. Also, a little bit of presentation about the case study for our topic today. So, without wasting our time, let's move on to our first speaker, Mr. KHAIRIL.
Thank you, moderator. Assalamualaikum, and thank you all for joining us today. My name is Aziz. I'm a food dietary consultant. Okay, today I would like to share a new topic about dietary habit among students. Let's start. According to article Kim and Gobel 2005 claims that college students often have poor eating habits. Students tend to eat more high fat and high calorie of food and fewer of vegetable. For example, students often tend to eat more carbohydrate and high cholesterol meal rather than fruits and vegetables. Tradition to a college life often worsens dietary habit among students, which could contribute to weight problem, especially during the first year of college or university, and continue during later years of life. Dietary habits are important for many aspects, such as to balance the intake of food that contain high energy and low sodium in order to achieve a healthy lifestyle. This dietary knowledge can help those athletes, especially among students, to become aware of meaning of dietary habit which they could apply in their daily basic life. Based on a food pyramid, there are 6 classes of food, which is carbohydrate, protein, fat, fiber, minerals, and vitamins. Now, I will tell the function of each food according to their classes. For the carbohydrate class, it acts as a chemical compound which store or produce energy for us to use. This means that carbohydrate is the major source of energy which we need for human functioning and physical activity. The food which contain a high value of carbohydrate, such as bread, rice, potatoes, spaghetti, and others high content carbohydrate foods. Next, for the protein, it consists of foods such as milk, eggs, fish, livers, and peas. The protein play a essential role in repairing damaged tissue and building a new tissue throughout the body. It also acts as a tertiary source of energy towards our body. For the fat It functions as a provider essential fatty acid which are required by the body for growth and maintaining the integrity of the skin, while the main role of fiber is to keep the digestive system and healthy and prevent it from constipation. The example of foods are cereal, nuts, beans, and oats. Then for the function of mineral and vitamin classes, it function to maintain muscle and also help to fight inflammation and improve calcium absorption. Furthermore, taking from all the food group will not guarantee a balanced diet. Here are 4 tips to help you to eat a better healthy lifestyle. First, manage your food portion. This can be seen when people of different age, gender and activity level need a different amount of food, but many people take in more energy than they use. Paying attention to what serving is, how many calories are in serving and how much you eating can make a difference between obesity and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Secondly, eat fresh and avoid processed food. This is because fresh food is more likely to be nutrient-rich, while processed food are often in energy-rich, with added fat and sugar which can lead to obesity and heart disease. Thirdly, try to consume a low sodium and high potassium intake, which is sodium can be found in salt. It's directly linked to the high blood pressure because it increases water retention. Potassium also contracts the harmful effect of salt. But next, the food that contain high potassium such as tuna, butternuts, bananas and other good source of potassium. Lastly, consume calcium and vitamin D, which help to strengthening and maintaining to bone of structure. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much to Mr. KHAIRIL for the explanation in details about dietary in everyday routines. So next, I believe that it is important to share the knowledge by giving exposure and approach to healthy lifestyle in terms of goodness of practicing healthy lifestyle. So what is physical activities? I know we will say that it is a movement of body that uses energy, and that is correct. Some of the example are by walking, workout, dancing, and so on. And I believe that by practicing a sufficient amount of physical activities can lead to healthy lifestyle. So ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you Mr. Irfan.
Thank you, moderator. My name is Muhammad Irfan SAFWAN. I'm from UiTM, C. Iskandar, Faculty of Science Sport. Thank you for all joining us today. I want to talk about physical activities. Okay, basically, physical activity simply means movement of the body that use energy. Walking, gardening, workout, climbing, stay, playing soccer, or dancing. For the health benefits, physical activity should to moderate vigorous intensity. We know that staying active is one of the best way to keep our bodies healthy. But do you know it can also improve your overall well-being and quality life? For the introductions, about 50% of Malaysian citizens are at least overweight or obese, said Malaysia Health Minister Dr. S. Subramaniam. As well all know, physical activity has a very important meaning to everyone. It's one of the way to health. And there are a lot of different activities of us to choose. It can be costly, it can be free of charge. Physical activity is important for health and longevities. However, statistically, Malaysia is the most obese country in Asia. with an obesity rate of more than 45%. For the physical activities is defined as a body movement that's produced by the contraction of skeletal muscles and that substantially increase the amount of energy expended. According to Kapaskas et al., the element of physical activities have four types. The first type is body's movement via skeletal muscles, result in energy expenditure. Energy expenditures varies continues from low to highest, positively correlations with physical fitness. Physical activities include sport and exercise as well. Anyone involved in sport and exercise, they will maintaining a regular exercise every day can bring many benefits to everyone. Of course, it's a healthy bodies and strengths. Exercise also can be effective in improving the mental well-being of the general public, largely to improve mood and self-perceptions. Without the activities, the body muscle will gradually lose the strength, endurance, and ability to function properly. To the regular activities, it helps to keep all parts of the bodies to continue activities so that you are at a healthiest levels. At the same time, regular exercise can also relieve stress and anxiety. When we come back from work or school every day, we are exhausted for a whole day work. But if we can go out to have a walk or jogging at least 30 minutes, it can make us feel happy and relieve the stress. A number of studies have found that exercise helps depression. The pressure of the life can be expressed through sport or simple activities. Moreover, those who can maintain regular exercise, we can also reduce their change of the scenes the doctor. Performing a physical activities on a regular basis will help to improve overall health and fitness, as well as decrease the risk of many chronic disease. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you. And now I want to passing to this mic to the moderator.
So thank you, Mr. Irfan, for such detailed explanation just now. Okay, nowadays there are a lot of unhealthy habits which lead to health issue. Now, not to mention, there are also many diseases which are uncontrollable due to unhealthy lifestyle choice. So, without any delay, I will pass this mic to Dr. NADZMIN. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you for moderator. My name Dr. NADZMIN bin DARUS. I from Disease Control Division from Ministry of Health. I will talk about unhealthy lifestyle. Thank you for joining us today. Let's start. Okay, the purpose of this conference is to expand the boundaries of our knowledge by exploring some relevant facts related to unhealthy lifestyle of among students. Every person dreams of healthy life, but very few people adhere to a healthy lifestyle. Healthcare providers are responsible for providing healthcare service to citizens. However, they cannot directly control one's health. There are many diseases which are uncontrollable and associated with the family health background and age. However, larger number of diseases spread due unhealthy lifestyle choice of students. There are many unhealthy lifestyle habits which lead to health issues. These habits include alcohol abuse, lack of physical activity, poor diet, smoking, sexual abuse, and others. According to Hadith 2008, claimed that many college students practice unhealthy lifestyle, placing them at risk for develop serious healthy problems. The college students usually have a lot of activity that I should do, such as watch a movie, play, study in the library, and etc. It will have a negative impact to adolescents themselves. Similarity, adolescents who would just sit from the television and just watching the movie. The food students eating after school are also the cause of obesity. Fast food contain high saturated fat and calories. Fast food are packed with a high amount of sugar, carbohydrate, oil and so on. Nowadays, students prefer fast food and junk food more than fruit and vegetable. They get attracted to the delicious fast food. The children do not include in any kind of physical activity to burn the calorie by them. They are glued to their television set or computer. In such a condition, they tend to get obese. This obese student might grow up to become obese adult. In this way, the obesity rates are increasing. One of example of unhealthy lifestyle among students in Malaysia is a bad eating habit. The kind of bad habit will lead to many bad effects on the individual themselves. According to Liao 2010, Malaysia tend to get the self-ill due to the uncontrollable eating habit. The National of Health and Mobility Survey 2006 found that 2 of 5 people obese, where this number have increased 3 times in decade or more. Malaysia also practically eating at late hour. He added that people nowadays love to spend their late night hour at mamak stall, enjoy their supper. This is not good because the night our metabolic rate become very low, so that it's easy for fat gather and suck into our body. According to Jung 2010, this will lead to heart attack or other serious disease. In addition, unhealthy eating habit can also cause diabetes among children. Children nowadays prefer junk food such as Coca-Cola, Twisties and Superring, which must contain the excessive flavoring and coloring agent rather than the healthy food. The children bad dietary habit eating hamburger, nugget, fried chicken, fries and carbonated drinks are also one of the contributing factors. According to Wu 2010, in many the prefer also keep feeding their children with junk food due to the lack awareness about long-term effect. Another unhealthy lifestyle among students is the smoking habit. That's all from me. Thank you. Back to moderator.
Okay, thank you Dr. Nazrin for sharing the knowledge. So to make things more clear and interesting, I would like to present to you Dr. NURUL SYAFIQAH. She will present to you about the case study among students in UiTM Perak Kampus Seri Iskandar. So Dr. NURUL SYAFIQAH, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you to the moderator and thank you to the UiTM for inviting me to this conference. But first, let me introduce myself first. My name is Dr. NURUL Binti MAHMUD. I am a certified nutrition specialist from Tropicana Medical Center in Damansara. So for your information, I'm currently pursuing my PhD in Science and Nutrition, where I specialize in nutrition. So for today's conference, I am going to share to you about the data that I collected in UiTM Perak Seri Iskandar, where I was writing for my thesis. The topic is the healthy lifestyle among students. So the case study is here in UiTM Perak Seri Iskandar. So I am going to share with you the data that I collected, and I am going to analyze it to you. For this forum or for this conference, I will present a few data collection that I have personally picked from that I just collected from the students, there are 3 things that will be highlighted from the data presentation, which the first one I am going to highlight about the dietary intake among students. The second one, the physical activity, and the third one is the unhealthy lifestyle that the student have been practicing according to their daily life. Okay, now I am going to explain to you a little bit about the demographic data on the survey and questionnaire that I have distributed to the students in UiTM Perak. So a survey was conducted on healthy lifestyle among selected students in UiTM Perak in Sri Iskandar. A total of respondents that we managed to collect are 100 respondents, where 44 of them were male and 56 of them were female. There were various age of groups where the respondent are grouped at. The most highest age of group are between 22 years until 24 years. And the students that answered our questionnaire or survey are mostly from Faculty of Architecture, Planning and Surveying. For the first graph, we asked to the student whether they think food pyramid is important. And from the data collected, 47% of the students agreed that food pyramid is important to maintain a healthy lifestyle. I believe this is because they were taught during their primary and secondary school. Next, the second highest was 37% strongly agree that food pyramid is important. This is because we considered that it helps them to plan their diet to maintain their body mass index, which is the BMI. However, there are 2 interesting groups that were disagree and somewhat disagree about the importance of food pyramid. We assume this is because they did not know about the food pyramid at all. The next data or questions, we ask whether they think drinking plenty of water can bring a lot of benefits. So this is what we got and we collected from the students in UiTM Perak. From the graph, 47% respondents strongly agree that by drinking plenty of water can bring benefits in life. This is because we expected that some of them alert that by drinking water can increase the brain power, such as example, it helps in focus, concentration, and stay alert, and the water itself provides energy, as they will require energy for them to walk to the class. Now, as you can see, 39% of the respondents agreed, which we think that they know that information, water can bring many benefits, as I believe that some of the students alert that being dehydrated while studying could affect their brain activities, such as they reduces cognitive and motor skills. We ask the student whether they think practicing proper diet can make your lifestyle healthy. So from the graph, 55 respondents agreed that by practicing proper diet can make them healthy. This is maybe because food can give us energy to keep our body healthy. If you look at the food pyramid and if you follow the amount of nutrition that you should take following the food pyramid, you can get the right amount of nutrition and benefits for your body. So from the graph, 26 respondents strongly agree that proper diet can make someone healthy, not just by practicing aligned with the proper diet, your exercise can go to waste. This is because when you exercise, your body has been excreting an amount of toxic and water. So to replenish that for your energy, you need to take a sufficient amount of nutrition in your diet. So, practicing proper diet is very important as you align it with your physical exercise. As you can see from the graph, 1% of the respondents does not agree that by taking proper diet can lead to a healthy lifestyle. Well, I'm not going to judge this person, but I think he might think that a healthy lifestyle is by having a stress-free environment among your colleagues. So, from the data that I collected in the ATHIERAH, I can conclude that the students have high awareness on healthy lifestyle, but due to their daily activities where they had to stay up to do their assignment, they cannot execute these healthy lifestyle practices. So, in my hope that the students that attend here are more aware about the healthy lifestyle practices and you can practice it now before it is too late. And that's it from me. That's it, the data analysis from me. So thank you to the moderator and to
Okay, thank you Dr. Nurul SYAFIQAH for the presentation of the result and finding about the case study. Some of us must be thinking why it is important practicing physical activities. Well, I hope that Mr. Irfan could give the reason why it is important. So, Mr. Irfan, could you please join us to the stage again and tell us why it is important to practice physical activities? Mr. Irfan.
Okay, for the physical educations, sport and curriculum is a must in every school and is an important element to produce individuals who are intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, and physically balanced and harmonious, based on a firm belief in a devotion to God's the national education philosophy. Therefore, starting from primary school, physical education class is a compulsory subject in a school. This subject cannot be replaced by any other subjects. It is only physical exertions for students. At the same time, students gain a healthy bodies and learn values such cooperation and respect, leadership, sportsmanship, and etc. The most important points of physical education is to activate the habits of exercise from a young age. Only by instilling the concept of exercise through the physical educations to let the students understand the long-term regular exercise can improve physical illness, improve personal health, and reduce the risk of the disease. Okay, thank you. That's for.
Okay, next I would like to ask a question to Dr. NADZMIN. Do you think smoking is a major problem among youth in Malaysia? Okay, Dr. NADZMIN.
Thank you, Doctor. Smoking is a major problem among youth in Malaysia. In a recent survey by the Ministry of Youth and Sport on negative behaviour, among 5,000 adolescents, which 80% indicate that they have ever experienced among smoking. What makes smoking habit? First of all, it is a treat for them. Almost 2 out of 3 smokers say they just plain enjoy smoking. When smoking associated with having good time, it can strain the habit future. Many other smokers find the ritual involved with smoking claim and satisfying. In general, smoking introduces a holiday spirit into everyday living. It's round out of other form to enjoyment and make them 100% satisfactory. They even handle the cigarette as a way to feel less safe consequence in public. The smoker considers smoking as their tranquilizer to calm down. The irony is the way they act on the body make them more tense. Far from the helping relieve stress, may actually cause it. On the other hand, the nicotine is a tobacco is usually stimulate, which can make them feel temporarily more alert. This explains why many smokers reported that they cannot think or write without a cigarette. It stimulates their mental alertness and more confused. The smoker also consider smoking is a fake. It's a withdrawal period typically involves both physical symptoms, tiredness, irritability, headaches and anxiety, and the emotional need for the cigarette. All in smoker pointless, wasteful, and somewhat dangerous, indicate and certain should not be encouraged. Thus, in order reduce and eventually eradicate this addiction from society, a more progressive plan need to be added to achieve the goal. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you to all speakers for sharing the information and data of research. Now let's move on to Q&A session on the floor. As for all information, the Q&A will be based on our topic today, and one person is allowed to ask only one question. So I believe many of you curious to know more regarding of our topic. So any question? For speaker for joining me on the stage for Q&A session. So any question from the reporters?
Hi, I'm from BINTI News. I want to ask Mr. AZRI, how do you practice a balanced dietary? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. Yes, the fiber input is generally broken down into two blocks of type, which is soluble and insoluble. Both types have important health effect. According to the DARUS, the recommended intake of total fiber for adult is for 50 years of age is 25 gram, while for women is 38 gram. For those over 50, the recommended intake of fiber is 21 gram for women, while 30 gram for men. That's all for me, and thanks for the question. Thank you.
Hi, I'm ZAILANI from Diamond News. I would like to ask Mr. SAFWAN a question. And my question is, where can we do a physical activity? Is there any specific place? Please, thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question, Miss. Okay, who will need a physical activities? All of people in ages of groups such as children, adolescents, young, middle-aged adults, older, needs to do a physical activities. It also benefits people with disability. Even a newborn baby need an adult to help out stretchings, massage for their hands and leg muscles. The simple activity that everyone can start from is doing housework such as sweeping and mopping floor. This is a daily work for housewife and kind of exercise too. The least costly exercise is taking a walk or jogging outside of the homes. Another suggestion is download the applications from smartphones. There are many different workout applications from smartphone users. All these applications already have their own setting and users just need to follow the instructions and steps to complete each workout. Even YouTube provide many workouts videos for us to exercise from homes without any equipment. The key point is choosing suitable videos and follow the whole exercise. An effective physical exercise is not necessary to maintain 30 minutes of non-stop exercise. We can choose a combination of physical activities. Each combinations to maintain 10 minutes. We can have a short rest or the recovery and then continue the second combinations. These three consecutive combinations can also achieve the effect of exercise. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. I'm ATHIERAH from Malaysia News, and I would like to ask a question to Dr. NADZMIN. How do you overcome an unhealthy lifestyle? Please, thank you.
Thanks to your question. To be clear, unhealthy lifestyle same as a bad habit. How to change a bad habit? Here are some of the methods we should follow. First, establish a plan to handle temptation you face regularly. Second, replace unhealthy food with the healthier ones. Third, get more sleep. It gives you less time to eat. And next, cut down on watching television. Set achievable goal to be healthy. And lastly, think positively. Follow all steps above and you will overcome a healthy lifestyle, inshallah. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Alex from Kunyit News, and I would like to ask question to Miss ANITH. How do you practice a balanced dietary? Please, thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. So the secret for me to have a balanced dietary is by following a timetable that I make, which consists of type of food and energy that produced by the food. So by doing this, I will know how much calorie that I consume for my body. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you to all reporters for the questions. So I would like to thank to all of our experts for joining today. Thank you. And who has been listening to the press conference sponsored by the Blue Pearls News. I hope that by this knowledge can increase the awareness of the importance of a healthy lifestyle among us, not only students. If there are any question that still bear in your mind, you can send the question to the email at bloopersnews@gmail.com. Okay, thank you for spending your time listening to the press conference. Thank you again and have a nice day to all of you.